Hey y'all, welcome back to Making It Up with Sydney, and today I want to talk about something kind of fun and it's different, it's a twist. It's kind of like one of the makeup hacks, and yeah, I want to talk about different ways to use highlights. So with me here today I have the Laura Geller, let's see what it's called, Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Diamond Dust. This is a really, really beautiful highlight. There's just on my finger. You can't really see in the, let me give you some shade. It has a bit of a pink shift to it, which you can see. And it's really, really gorgeous. Let me put it on the back of my hand soon. Okay, there you can see the pinky shift. And I love highlights like this, except for in the summer. So this actually came out, I don't know if it was supposed to be a winter launch or a spring launch or whatever, but it actually released in the summer. So the problem with this for me and my skin tone is that pinky highlights just don't really look great on me in the summer. I love gold tones, as you can see, so my nose is like blinding, like glowing to the gods right now. And I love to drip and highlight, especially in the summer. So I'm going to talk about different ways I've used this. So today I have this on my face. I'm going to give you like 2 seconds, see if you can guess where. Go ahead and pause the video, do whatever you want. So I actually have it on my eyes. So here's a way that I love to use highlights that are too light, and it's as eyeshadow. So actually I have it on my brow bone. You can see there's just a little bit of glisten in my brow bone, and I loaded it up on the inner corner. And it just gives like a fun highlight, especially with these duochrome shift ones. It's great because it just has like a new, like it captures the light and it reflects different ways, and just it gives you that extra glow for the summer. So I love that. Another way you can use it is as body highlight, which, you know, because it's subtle. And on my skin, it's perfect, like that. If you're super, super fair, this might still work for you as a highlight in the summer, but you can still use it these ways too. I know a lot of people get super triggered when we talk about blush toppers in the beauty community, but if you are anywhere really on the skin tone spectrum, I feel like you can use a blush topper. So a blush topper, some people think it's just a not pigmented highlight or a too light blush and it's just a gimmick. I disagree, but that's just me personally. I think that even people with a darker skin tone might not be able to use this one as a blush topper, but say you have a nice peachy highlight that is too light for your skin, I think you can definitely use that as a blush topper. I think the key to using things as blush toppers, depending on how pale you are, is looking at the undertone. For me, highlights in general, if they're super, super icy like this guy right here, it's just not going to work for me on my skin and on my face in the summer. I need that warmth and that glow. I typically have a neutral undertone, but I tend to lean more warm in the summer when I get a tan and I just get, you know, I get some warmth in my skin. So I tend to lean more toward warm tones and then more toward cool tones in the winter, which is, you know, that happens for a lot of people who are in the light spectrum, like the darker end of the light spectrum, if that makes sense. I know I look really pale in a lot of my videos, but in real life I do have more of a, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Like, I'm not by any means like dark, like I don't have dark skin. I don't even have a dark tan. I'm not tan. I'm not olive. I'm none of those. And I'm certainly not medium, but I'm like right, the few shades that are before medium. That's like my skin tone at its darkest in the summer. That's just me personally. So icy tones do not work for me in the summer, but they work beautifully in the winter, usually for me in those prime months like January, December, etc. And also this is like a fun holiday highlight. Like I would totally use this for Valentine's Day, and I love duochrome highlights. I know a lot of people are into them, but they just don't know how to wear them. And I think you can wear them year round, but you have to figure out what works for you. I've used my Anastasia glow kits, especially the Moonchild Glow Kit, to do inner corner highlights before, and it's a really great way to get some more use out of that palette because a lot of people aren't going to wear a duochrome highlight on the daily. I work in behavioral health, and for me personally, like I just want to look more professional because I look very young. I am 21, so I am pretty young, but I I mean, like, I don't want to look 16 if I'm working with a 16-year-old, you know. So a way for me to avoid that is to just kind of do my makeup in a more, you know, professional way. Now, personally, I think that makeup should be fun. I think it should be great. I think it should be an adventure. I don't think that there's a professional way to do your makeup, you know. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. If you're confident and you're rocking it, then it's probably good for your workplace, unless, you know, your workplace asks you to tone it down, which I think is sad that we sometimes do that, but I think people should be themselves. And yeah, I mean, but for me personally, I'm not comfortable looking very young with my clients, unless they're obviously like decades younger than me. Then we good. We good. Anyway, so another way you can use this, other than just a blush topper or on your eyes, is in the center of your lips. So I'm going to show you on camera what I have done. It just gives you that extra glisten, and it gives you the illusion of a fuller lip, especially if you put it down more toward the base. See how that made a difference? And then also at the top at the Cupid's bow. And it just makes your lips look fuller and plumper, and I really love this personally, to use this trick, especially if I'm going out with friends or whatever. I love this trick. It's amazing. And yeah, I know some people have even put highlight on their ears. I don't have my hair up all the time. I do today, but so I'm not going to demo that for you. That's just not something I do. I also recommend collarbones. Another place I think that is really nice is the tip of the nose, obviously. So if you don't mind having a little bit of a duochrome right there, then yeah. But overall, I think that makeup should be played with more. I think people should use things more in a more innovative way. And I just like to share that with you guys. So I love to use my highlights in different ways. I mean, I love highlighter, obviously. Like, highlighter is life. And I love piling on highlights. I love using combos. Today, I have a combo on my cheeks right there of 2 highlights. Let's see here. Where's the gold one from? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so like the bronzy one is from Black Radiance, and the gold one, I don't know, I have so many gold highlights. Wow, that's sad. It's sad I just put makeup on. I think it's also from Black Radiance. I love Black Radiance's highlights. They're amazing. I feel like they melt into the skin really well when I put on a facial spray. They don't look like a chunk. And they do have some glitter in them, but I like it because when you buff it into the skin, it's just kind of like, you know, a nice shimmer, not so much a glitter. So I do want to be doing a brand kind of review on Black Radiance in the future. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something you'd be interested in. They are a drugstore brand. I'd say they're like pretty comparable to Wet n Wild prices. And I've really been enjoying some of their products. Like, they have some really amazing face products, and it's really impressive to see a drugstore brand that performs so well and does such a different thing with their shade range. I really, really enjoy like what they stand for and what they're doing. So if you would like to see that, comment down below. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, like how to use your products differently or how to get the most bang for your buck, so to speak, then like this video and comment down below. I'd love to see it. So yeah, that's all for this video. Bye!